Okay, so hello, Dimitri. We have here Dimitris from Olivex.
Hello, Vito.
Hi, thanks for attending this interview, Dimitris.
Thank you,
So,
thank you too.
okay, so I will start from, some very simple question about your startup and about you, basically. And I would exactly start from your personal history and background. I mean, what is your career path that brought you to Olivex?
Okay, so I'm Dimitris, one of the co-founders of Olivex. I studied in the electrical and computer engineering department of the University of Thessaly in Greece. And I mainly work with hardware design, low power embedded systems, and the Internet of Things in general. I started exploring the industrial Internet of Things and its use cases approximately 6 years ago. And the last 2 years after founding Olivex, I'm working full time on such technologies.
Okay, cool. So, exactly why Olivex was born? I mean, what is from what need was Olivex born, and which kind of technology does it use?
Olivex was born mainly to simplify the process of the industrial Internet of Things applications. And as you can easily understand, that is our main technology, the industrial Internet of Things. We address the huge impact that industrial IoT could have in the industry and mainly on the food industry, but also address how difficult it is for an industry that is not an early adopter of technology to use such systems. Our offering is a simple to integrate industrial Internet of Things platform that uses autonomous and wireless and plug and play sensors to provide
Mhm.
real time monitoring, alerting, and data analytics. As you can see, the average installation time per sensor is approximately 2 minutes, and the battery operated lifetime exceeds the 10 years. So, as I say, it's an easy to integrate and easy to use platform. Uh, the platform has been pilot tested for more than 24 months, and its latest version has been deployed to Greek SMEs for more than a year by now.
Okay, and exactly in which field of the food industry do you apply your technology?
Currently, mainly the quality control of the fermented foods market. Mainly is a food category that continues to grow uh, while it's in the storage process. So we're currently targeting the fermented foods, its products like dairy, like beer, wine, and in general alcoholic beverages, like olive products, olive oils, etc.
Hmm. Okay. And now, how many people there are in Olivex, and how did you manage to find your team, basically your technical development team?
Currently, we're five. The development team consists of four full-time engineers, and we have recently started building our sales team with one person by now. However, we are planning to reach approximately 10 team members by 2022. Uh, how did we initially find the technical development team? We're a startup that started from an engineering university department, as I say, from the electrical and computer engineering department
Thessaloniki, no?
in Volos. In Volos.
Ah, of course.
It's in
Okay.
Thessaly, central Greece, Thessaly.
Hmm.
Uh, so, as you can understand, it was quite easy for us to build a core development team. Also, we as founders have a pure technological background, so our connections was mainly engineers, and it's not too difficult to find more engineers excited in these technologies that want to join a startup and start building things.
Okay. Now, so let's go to the big actual issue, COVID-19. Did COVID-19 impact you, and which is the future scenario you see with your startups and COVID situation?
Uh, the pandemic found us mainly on the product development stage, and we were already working remotely, so we don't face significant issues on our workflow. talking about the product development and in general the development of our startup. Of course, the communication and the connections with clients, partners, beta testers, etc., become a lot more difficult during the pandemic. However, most of them quickly adopt the remote and online collaboration and communication tools. Uh, of course, the economy faces a difficult situation and still faces a crisis, but we wish to see a quick recovery. However, pandemic creates some opportunities for technologies like the Internet of Things, because in our sector, especially in food industries, using Internet of Things devices, industries can offer more flexible working hours since it's not necessary anymore for 24/7 human presence. And of course, alerting mechanisms will be used in a possible threat or problem. As a result, employees also have the ability to work remotely since they can monitor the production conditions in real time. So, pandemic is a huge issue right now, but we should say that created some opportunity for more technology usage and adoption in the industries.
Okay, okay. So now the last question, well, actually, the last two questions. Which are next steps for Olivex, and in which way do you think that Olivex is providing a positive impact on society?
Positive impact on society. We're currently trying to optimize a sector that is, by our side, the most important sectors worldwide currently, the food industry and the food waste problem, which is a huge social problem. Uh, I think that this is the future for every tech startup, especially for those who work with technologies like the one we work on with the Internet of Things. The application of data-focused technologies is becoming widely adopted in the industry, so it's not an easy process, of course, to develop a commercially successful product with such competition in the field. However, I think that most of the startups try to contribute in such sectors and in this field. About our next steps,
Mhm.
in the last months we released the Gen 2 of our product, and by now the feedback is really good. We are currently building our sales funnel and gaining our initial commercial traction. However, we're expecting significant development the following year, both in product and in commercial development, with expansion in more industrial IoT use cases. And last but not least, we are currently closing a pre-seed funding round, and we will announce soon new partnerships that will help us grow and gain more market access.
Okay. And are you focusing now, especially in the Greek market or European international market?
Currently, we're initially focusing on the Greek market to gain our initial clients and the initial traction, and we're focusing in Europe. In the following years, we will start focusing in European market.
Okay, okay. So perhaps coming to WMF might be a good issue to know new partners and open to new markets.
Of course.
Dimitris, thank you for this interview. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you too.
Have luck in the meanwhile with Olivex and keep going with projects. And I hope to see, I mean, I will see you at WMF 2022 in next June.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So we just to remember that Dimitris with Olivex is one of the winner startups at WMF Greece. So that's why he's absolutely welcome to come to WMF June in Rimini Expo Center next year. Thank you very much, Dimitris.
Thank you too.